This is the KitchensinkWP podcast, episode 596.
I program my home computer.
We have a server crash, 404 error, page not found, links aren't working, system is crashing, system is crashing, system is crashing.
Your old HTML website, barely alive. We have the technology. We have WordPress. A new website, better than it was before. Better, stronger, faster. We have the technology.
Why, hello everybody, this is Adam Silverty, host of the Kitchen Sink WP podcast. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right, upcoming events. I'm excited. We have one event starting next week. It's the Summer Photo Contest 2025. Starts August 1st, goes the entire month, which is cool. So join us. It says here on the website, join the WordPress Photo Directory's global contest to share your favorite summer moments. You can upload as many summer-themed photos as you like in the time frame of August 1st through the 31st. Be sure to tag your photos with hashtag Summer Photo Contest in the description. And best summer photos of categories like vacations, adventures, relaxing moments, and more. All photos are free to use and help power WordPress websites around the world. So winners will receive special prizes to be announced soon and will be featured in the photo directory blog. So there you go. There'll be a link in the show notes as well. Pretty cool. I'm going to definitely toss in a few to the contest. I'm going to do that for sure because why not? I like to do that. All right. That is it in the news. Moving on to segment one. One thing to talk about here, the company Sakuri shared news that their team uncovered a particularly sneaky piece of malware. Apparently, it's being put inside the mu-plugins folder. So also back in March, they saw a similar trend to hide malware in that directory. And if you don't know what that directory is, it's mu stands for must use. It does not show up in the plugin that you can control. You can't turn it off unless you go in through either SSH, SSL, FTP, etc., or some other way in through like a cPanel. So check that out. So anyway, there's a link in the show notes if you want to read more about it and how it happened and whatnot. But it gives somebody access to the admin side of things. So pretty interesting. It was the current infection was pretty persistent and hard to spot, but they found it and they have remedied it. Now shared how to get rid of it. All right, that is it in the news. Moving on to segment two, the meat potatoes of this week's episode. So these days, a lot of things are automated. And with that, a lot of clients, or many clients, not a lot, but many, some, more than one client was probably going to be out there saying, since things are automated, plugin updates are automatic now, why am I still paying you? And of course you want to respond with, because I'm the reason your website didn't implode last Thursday at 2 a.m. But seriously, in 2025, ongoing support has gotten a bit fuzzier. Hosting companies are bragging about auto updates, plugins are getting smarter, and AI is changing how support tickets can help and be remedied so much quicker, and are also kind of taking some jobs away, or might be taking a job away from here and there. You never know. So what are we charging for exactly? It's the great pricing debate, right, for ongoing support. With that, the big question is, when so much is automated or outsourced or client handled badly, let's be honest, how do you keep charging monthly without feeling kind of like a scam artist, I guess, or a commodity? More importantly, how do you show value and stay profitable and turn the care plan that you offer into a glorified tip jar, or not turn it into a glorified tip jar, So I'm going to break it down. I have 6 possible talking points on why people, clients, I interchange that. Clients are people, yes, but how they still need to invest in good ongoing support. All right. And I have some reframing and some takeaways that you can use. Number 1, no specific order. Auto updates aren't care, they're a risk. So the question is, clients think my host handles and updates, why should I pay you? Okay, but auto updates don't check if a site breaks. Layout shifts or a plugin goes sideways. Ongoing support is about catching what automation misses, not pushing buttons. The takeaway, of course, is reframe your care package as a safety net or stability plan. Add language to your page like auto updates don't test your site, I do. Okay, so that's kind of how you want to reframe this, because auto updates aren't always the best situation here. We have all had that situation happen. I know I have. And I don't actually turn on auto updates for many categories of plugins. categorically e-commerce. I don't turn that on ever because I want to test that. Okay. Number 2, don't sell tasks, sell outcomes. The explanation here being, instead of listing what you do, backups, uptime monitoring, plugin updates, focus on what clients get. Peace of mind, protection, better site performance, more time to focus on the business. Tasks equal commodity, outcomes equal value. The takeaway here, how you want to frame this is rewrite your pitch. You're not paying for updates. You're paying to not worry about your site at 2 a.m. when something breaks. Okay, it's not a matter of if, but when something will break. We've all heard that. Okay. Number 3, clients want a human, not just hosting. To explain this one's pretty simple. Managed hosting offers, support, right? But they don't know your client's site, the setup, or the business. Your superpower is context. You know the quirks, you know the client's audience. You built the site, you know the priorities. So the takeaway here is, and something to add as an offer, as a value add, is the quarterly check. Have a check-in. Not just the quarterly check, not them paying you just upfront outright for nothing, but the quarterly check-in using Zoom, Loom, email, something, but make that a part of your plan. Even a 10-minute, here's what I noticed, goes a long way to justify the fee. You want to check in. Don't be afraid to over-communicate. Too many people don't communicate well or are afraid to ask for feedback. So go ahead and make that a reminder for yourself, okay? Number 4, bundle in strategy minutes, okay? So what I mean by that is clients will pay for support plus access to your brain, including a set number of strategy minutes per month can add and will add consulting value. It helps you transition from tech labor to a trusted advisor. Try this line. Includes 30 minutes a month. Ask me anything. Right? Simple as that. Just ask me anything in regards to time, tech, marketing, funnels, whatever. It may feel generous, but it also captures time. 30 minutes is not that much. And once a month, you can do that. If you have too many clients to where this may not fit in your schedule, maybe you just make it for the upper tier of your offer. Okay. And that takes me to number 5, tiered plans. Pricing clarity and upsell power. Offering 2 to 3 plans can help clients self-select. Keep your base tier lean, updates, backups, and uptime, then stack in the value in the mid to higher tiers, priority support, analytics reports, content edits, and of course, like that 30 minutes a month of Ask Me Anything time, even some AI prompt help, because a lot of clients are taking on the AI prompting seriously on their own, but they need help with that. So, you can even name your tiers in this kind of way. Peace of mind plan, growth partner plan, executive assistant plan, whatever you want to do, but kind of frame it that way as far as tiering your plans and your pricing for clarity and for upsell. And number 6, offer add-ons, not custom chaos, Instead of building a totally custom retainer, offer a la carte add-ons for things like WooCommerce management, newsletter integration, SEO reporting. This keeps scope clear, lets the clients build their own stack. It is a la carte. It's like kind of building a menu. It can be daunting to do this at first, but the takeaway is you can use your onboarding to upsell the add-ons. Next, need Woo support? It's $50 a month. Want me to send a newsletter? $100 a month. And it's manageable once you know the value that you're providing to them, and they see that as well. All right, so there you go. Those are my 6 approaches to validate what we do when we offer WordPress support and packages and ongoing support in 2025. There are a few more obviously in there. I could have done 15, I could have done 20 probably, but I wanted to kind of narrow it down to those 6 with some explanations. Again, I think my favorite one, not my favorite, the one that really sticks out to me is often, the whole issue of auto updates. It's scary, and I've seen too many sites go down just because, I don't need you anymore, and the machine updates it by itself, or my hosting does it. Those are the top 2. Anyway, I'm digressing, so I want to move on here to the tip and tool of the week, segment 3. This week's tip is it's a tool. It's a new plugin. It's called Podcaster Plus. It's in beta. I saw this shared by Nathan Wrigley, who's a part of this team over on Post Status. Looks interesting. Per their description, Podcaster Plus blocks the game-changing WordPress plugin designed by podcasters for podcasters. This is very meta, me talking about this on this show. So anyway, it's a new player. I just signed up for the beta list to test it out. I have not yet tested it. I'm going to do that in the next week or so. I'll get back to you, but check it out. It's over at podcasterplus.com/beta. and you can sign up there. I have no connection to them. I know Nathan Wrigley. He's a good guy. I should get him on the show. I really should. I'm going to. Maybe we'll talk about that. So there you go. Check it out if you're interested in doing some podcasting. New Podcaster Plus plugin for a new player. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, go ahead, send it in via email, adam@kitchensinkwp.com, or use that SpeakPipe function of the website. If you want to support the show, you can become a Patreon. You can also buy me a coffee. And as I just said, almost said too soon, you can sponsor the show by filling out the form on the website. I'll get right back to you. Love to have you aboard, and we'll do that. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Now go out and do some awesome things with WordPress. All right? Bye-bye.